Hi, YouTube. Well, I'm just kind of hanging out today, rummaging through the closet, seeing what fits, seeing what's in style, seeing what's out of style. And this was a dress that I bought last year because I had a photo shoot in July with my original photographer who's from the New York City area. And I wanted something that looked a little classier, a little more timeless. So I chose this, and it's, if you can't see it in this light, I'll come up closer and you still might not be able to see it. It's a dark navy, and you know me, I have kind of this preference for things that are Italian prints, Gucci, Pucci, you name it, Versace. Not that I could ever afford the real thing, but this is what this reminded me of. It has chains, it has medallions. I'm surprised it doesn't have a lion on it, something like that, which I love. So let me stand back here and you can see a little bit more. And it's very long. So I have on pantyhose underneath, and I was going to put these wonderful shoes that would just top right off with all the chains on the dress. The minute I put stockings on with sandals, I slide right out of them. And listen, as a granny, I don't need to be wearing anything on my feet that's going to make me fall down. So those of you that for some reason visit this site, just have a thing about grannies and we just annoy you. It's a fact of life. But here's the cool thing about the dress. It's got these great slits in each side. So if I wore this out to dinner in Tampa, and I would not have the stockings on, or I would wear the pantyhose with pumps, or if I was going to wear these, which are great, I take the stockings off. Then I wouldn't slide all over the place. So if you haven't seen the dining room in a while, I've kind of changed things around. I don't know whether I've ever told you this or not, but I absolutely love interior design. And one of the things that I do is interior redesign. And what does that mean? Well, that means I go into someone's home and I look at the room that they want to redo, and then I shop the house. Now, in this place, that would be like going to the store, but you wander all through the house and you see what they have, and then you take everything out of that room. I mean, everything. I know that's a lot of work, and you really have to have somebody help you, because if you're moving couches and tables and things like that, you take all the pictures, the mirrors, everything off the walls, and you just put them aside, and then you go back and shop the house, and you pull from the house and redo the room in a design that makes a whole lot more sense, that has balance, it has scale, it has good lighting, that's attractive, that's comfortable, whatever it is that the owner really wants to achieve. And you can just diddle around with that all day long. Usually what I do is I'll go for a consult to somebody's house, and I'll charge them just a small fee and give them an idea of what it is that I would do. They tell me what they would like to achieve. Do you have to buy anything? No. That's the beauty of it. You can just use what you have. Well, some of you say, Anneke, I don't have anything but my college furniture, or I don't have anything. Well, then you're kind of out of luck unless you plan on spending some money. And then I'll go and shop for you, and we'll fill the room. And it's probably the least expensive way to do anything. If I had to shop, I would go to the consignment stores. And that's what I do all the time. That's where this came from. This is probably a $400 or $500 arrangement that I paid $80 for. And mirrors and things that are in this house. As you look around, I've added the blue and white collection that I have here and there. I've had for years, those ginger jars. I bought an estate sale on Davis Island in Tampa 20 years ago for $15. Now, lots of luck. So it's just a fun way to kind of redo what you have. And since I like to do it, I'm doing that all the time. So I kind of change things all around in here. And I actually added some more blue and white, and I'm going to do more of that. I don't own this place or rent it. So I don't spend a lot of money on projects of remodeling. I do the decor type stuff. So if you wonder if I'm a little creative and a little artsy, well, that's where I express myself. So it's just a floaty, floaty dress. Very ladylike if you want it to be. I could pop this right up here. Or you could have it even be more. And I just paired it with a gold belt. And then these gold chain sandals. Of course, you could do a lot of things with it. This is a necklace I've had for a very, very long time. Years and years and years. And that's the same thing. I pull it out and I use it over again and I use it up. I love it. I just love change. I love doing things over and over again. That's because I'm a Leo. We want to make a statement. So if you're sick of me by now, I will say goodbye for today. And remember, we're going to do an update on Thursday in the cocktail series. Now, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet because a lot of the things that are on the rest of the list of the most popular in the world, I'm not that crazy about. I have to tell you, I probably won't make another daiquiri like I did last Thursday. I've been thinking about a Moscow Mule, but I had one years ago in Vegas and I really didn't like it. So give me some ideas, all right? You can always add your comments below. If you haven't subscribed, which will give you a notice when anything I have comes up. So I'm going to kind of cross over between fashion and entertaining and decor. And of course, I'm going to promote my OnlyFans. So there's a little bit of everything on here about me in the life that I lead here in the community that I live in. I'm very much a homemaker. I'm very proud of my home. I love taking care of it. I love sharing it with my friends in a variety of ways. So you get to come to it today and Thursdays every week. You're in Anneke's place of residence. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And please comment. If you don't have anything nice to say, why don't you just keep it to yourself? If it's constructive criticism, I'm all for it. But if you're just going to be out and out nasty, I'm going to remove it anyways. Don't waste your time. All right? Love you all. 99.99999% of you are so sweet and so kind, and I love you. Namaste.